Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. Dear friends, when people like someone, they often unconsciously express their feelings through actions and gestures, even without saying a word. Sometimes, these expressions are quite strange and difficult to recognize if you do not pay close attention. So what are the 7 special signs that show that a person is really attracted to you? Let's explore to understand more. 1. They show a genuine interest in your life. When someone is attracted to you, they are not only interested in spending time with you but also want to learn more about your life, your interests and experiences. They want to understand what makes you tick. If someone always shows a genuine interest in your life, it is a strong sign that they are attracted to you. The deep level of interest shows that they see you as more than just a friend or acquaintance, but really want to know more because you are important to them. 2. It's their body language that's saying something. Body language is a silent but powerful communication tool. It can often tell you more about a person's emotions than words. Mirroring someone's body language is a subconscious behavior that shows attraction. When someone mirrors you, it means they're in tune with your emotions and actions. The same goes for other body language cues like maintaining eye contact or looking directly at you when talking. If you notice these consistently, it's likely that the person is attracted to you. But just like initiating contact, it's important to consider the context and other factors before jumping to conclusions. Body language can be influenced by many things, so don't rely on it alone to decipher someone's emotions. 3. They initiate contact. Attraction is not a one-way street, and one person may be more proactive in reaching out to the other. When someone is attracted to you, they will find a reason to initiate contact. It could be a text, a social media interaction, or a phone call. This is an attempt to keep you in their loop, even if they are not ready to admit their feelings. Context is key here, as they may just be being friendly or polite. So before jumping to conclusions, consider other factors. A single sign may not mean much on its own, but when combined with other signs, it can give you a clearer picture. 4. They remember the little details about you. Did you know that when someone is attracted to you, they are more likely to remember the little details of your interactions? It could be as simple as remembering your favorite drink or a story you told them a few weeks ago. When we are attracted to someone, our brains tend to remember details about them. If someone seems to have an impressive memory when it comes to things that happened to you, it may not just be because they have a good memory. Chances are, they are genuinely attracted to you. 5. They find reasons to be near you. Attraction makes people want to get closer to the person they are attracted to. It is almost like a magnet that pulls us in. So if someone is constantly finding reasons to be near you, it could be a sign that they are attracted to you. They seem to always attend the same events as you or try to join you during breaks at work. It is not stalking or invading your personal space, but rather they genuinely want to spend time with you and get to know you better. But of course, remember to consider this sign in the context of their overall behavior. 6. They compliment you often. Compliments are a simple yet effective way for a person to express admiration or affection for someone. When someone is attracted to you, they will often notice and appreciate your qualities. If someone compliments you often, whether it is about your looks, intelligence, sense of humor, or any other quality, it could be a sign that they are attracted to you. They see the good in you and are not afraid to show it. It is important that the compliments are sincere and do not feel forced. Of course, do not forget to consider this sign with the other signs in the article, because a compliment can be just a sign of politeness. Sophia is a young girl full of vitality and talent. At work, she always stands out with her intelligence. sense of humor, and confidence. But what makes people around her feel attracted is her warm and friendly personality. There was one special thing that Sophia didn't know. That was that a colleague named Alex was paying close attention to her. From the first days of working together, Alex was fascinated by Sophia. Every time she brought up an idea in a meeting, he was impressed and did not hesitate to compliment her. "Sophia, your idea is really great." Or, "You have a great sense of humor. I always laugh when you talk." Alex's compliments were not only polite but also very sincere. Alex also often tried to learn more about Sophia. He actively joined in conversations outside of work hours, asking about her interests, from her favorite movies to the trips she had taken. Every time Sophia shared a story, Alex listened attentively, his eyes sparkling with interest. He did not simply ask because he wanted to know, but also wanted to understand her better as a person. Gradually, Sophia began to notice the difference in the way Alex treated her. He always remembered every little detail she shared, from her favorite food to her memorable past memories. This made her feel special and appreciated. One day, during her lunch break, Sophia decided to share with Alex about her dream, to open a small shop selling handicrafts. Alex immediately supported her, complimented her idea and offered to help her plan. Alex's enthusiastic support and sincere compliments not only made Sophia feel more confident about herself but also created a deep connection between them. Looking back, Sophia realized that Alex's sincere compliments and care created a friendly and warm atmosphere. Their relationship went beyond just colleagues and gradually developed into a beautiful friendship. Through small signs, Sophia understood that Alex was truly attracted to her, and that made her feel happy. 7. They make an effort to really understand you. The most profound sign of attraction is when someone makes a genuine effort to understand you, seeing the world through your eyes, appreciating you for who you are and even the quirks. When someone is attracted to you, they want to understand your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. They are not just interested in the surface-level aspects of your life, but want to learn more about who you really are. This goes beyond mere curiosity. It is a desire to connect with you on a more intimate level. This can be the most powerful sign of attraction. 55% of communication is done through nonverbal elements such as facial expressions and body language. These signs will help you recognize if someone is attracted to you. Subtle signs such as body language, remembering small details, or complimenting often, are all ways we communicate our feelings to others. Even if you can't decipher exactly whether someone is attracted to you based on these signs, remember that the most meaningful relationships are often born from genuine connections. Keep an open mind and remember that everyone has different ways of expressing emotions. The beauty lies in understanding and appreciating these differences. The strange signs that a person shows can be proof that they are attracted to you. Although not spoken out loud, emotions are always revealed through small actions that we sometimes do not notice. If you notice these signs, consider and listen to your feelings, because it can be a sign of a potential connection. Attraction often starts from simple and unexpected things like that. 8 sentences that elegant and intelligent people do not say. What about you? Let's listen together. These people not only show sophistication through their actions, but also through the way they choose their words. They understand that silence and restraint can bring more power and charm than messy sentences. So what are the 8 sentences that they often avoid saying? Let's listen together to discover the secrets in their communication. 1. This may sound silly, but this is probably the most important phrase to drop. When we preface our thoughts or ideas with, "This may sound silly," but it immediately undermines our credibility and intelligence. Smart and polite people understand the value of their thoughts and ideas. They present them confidently, without apologizing for their opinions or insights. 2. I'm not good at. Many people don't realize that saying, "I'm not good at technology," or "I'm not good at math," is not only a cop-out, but it can also be perceived in a negative light. It makes you seem unwilling to learn or grow, even though this is not true. Smart and polite people know that skills can be learned and improved with effort. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at," say something like, "I'm still learning about." This is a small change in phrasing, but it will make a big difference in how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. 3. I hate. Strong words like hate can be jarring and often leave a negative impression. People who are elegant and intelligent tend to express their dislike or disagreement in a more subtle and less emotional way. Instead of saying, "I hate this song," consider saying, "This song is not really my cup of tea." This is less harsh, more subtle, and opens up the opportunity for conversation rather than ending with a strong negative statement. Remember, our goal is not to suppress our emotions, but to express them in a tactful and respectful way. 4. That's not fair. Life is full of ups and downs, and not everything goes according to plan. It can be easy to express our frustration by saying, "That's not fair." But smart, classy people understand that fairness is subjective. They acknowledge their frustration but also try to learn from it and move forward. Instead of saying, "That's not fair," try expressing your feelings in a more constructive way, such as, "I'm disappointed in the way things turned out," or, "I was hoping for a different outcome." This expression conveys the same emotion without resorting to the negativity of, "That's not fair." It demonstrates resilience and emotional maturity, qualities that are highly valued for their elegance and intelligence. 5. I can't. Whether it's tackling a complex project, trying a new recipe, or even starting an exercise routine, many people often find themselves saying, "I can't," before they even try. They don't realize that saying, "I can't," instantly closes doors and possibilities, limiting and even self-destructing. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I'll try," or "I'll do my best." This simple change in language encourages a growth mindset and opens up a world of possibilities. Remember, how we talk to ourselves matters. To be more classy and intelligent, speak words of potential, not limitations. 6. It's, "I know." You might think that saying, "I know," makes you look smarter. However, when "I know" becomes your go-to phrase, it can actually create the opposite impression, coming across as arrogant or opinionated, as if you're not open to learning anything new. Smart and classy people are lifelong learners. They recognize that there's always something worth learning, and they're open to new knowledge and perspectives. When you want to say, "I know," consider saying, "That's interesting," or "I never thought of it that way." This shows that you're open-minded and willing to learn, qualities that are highly valued in smart, classy people. 7. But I. Starting a sentence with, "but I," often makes you come across as defensive or self-centered, as if you're not really listening to the other person and are just waiting for your turn to speak. Smart and elegant people understand the value of active listening. They know that good communication involves understanding and responding to the other person's point of view. Instead of interrupting someone with, "But I," try, "I understand what you're saying." Here's another perspective for us to consider. This shows that you've listened and acknowledged the other person's point of view and are adding to the conversation rather than just defending your own. Mira is a very smart and charming girl. But she has a little habit that she doesn't realize is affecting the way she communicates. Whenever she participates in a discussion, especially in group meetings, Mira often starts her answers with, "but I." She doesn't mean to be disrespectful, but it makes others feel like she's not really listening to them. In a recent meeting, when her colleague Alex shared an idea for a new project, Mira immediately interjected, "But I think we should do it differently." This statement not only interrupted Alex, but also made everyone in the room feel tense. Alex felt embarrassed and stepped back, while the others just glanced at each other. After the meeting, a close friend of Mira's said to her, "Mira, I think the way you start sentences with, 'but I,' can make others feel like you're not listening to them." This made Mira think deeply. She realized that communication is not just about speaking your mind, but also about listening and respecting the opinions of others. At the next meeting, Mira decided to try a different approach. When another colleague presented her opinion, she actively listened, and after they finished speaking, she said, "I understand what you're talking about. Here's another perspective for us to consider." Immediately, the atmosphere in the room became more relaxed, and the discussion flowed more effectively and openly. Mira realized that just a small change in the way she communicated could make a big difference in her relationship with others. From then on, she became a better listener, and their discussions were not only more effective, but also more meaningful and interesting. 8. It's the "I'm bored." This statement may seem harmless, but it can actually make a bad impression. Smart and classy people don't wallow in boredom. They see opportunities to learn and grow in every situation. They are curious, fascinated by the world around them. They can always find something to engage with, even in seemingly boring situations. So when you say, "I'm bored," it can make others feel like you lack curiosity or the ability to engage with what's around you. Instead, try to show interest in something or ask questions about the topic people are talking about. This will show that you are genuinely engaged and curious. This is also a sign of an intelligent, polite person. Elegance and intelligence are not only expressed through appearance but also through communication. The phrases that elegant and intelligent people avoid not only help them maintain sophistication but also create a good impression on others. If you can be aware of and adjust your words, you will develop more effective communication skills, while building an image of an attractive and lovable person. Remember, the choice of words is an important part of the journey to becoming the best version of yourself. If you find the video useful, please share it with more people, as well as subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Hello and see you in the next video.